Okay, here we go. So hi everyone, my name is Neve and I suffer with idiopathic scoliosis. So over the course of the next few weeks, I'm going to be making a few short videos and telling you all about scoliosis, all about spinal fusion and having hardware removed. So the main reason I suppose that I'm doing these videos is because there's a lot of forums and stuff about scoliosis, but there's no fact, like somebody doesn't sit you down and say, yeah, here's what's going to happen. They don't really go through the nitty gritty stuff with you in hospital. Like, the staff are absolutely amazing, but they don't tell you the ins and outs. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Now, I should probably cover myself and say this is not professional advice or know-how. This is literally just from first-hand experience. So don't take everything too literal, maybe. So first things first, I'm having my 4th surgery on Tuesday coming, so the 3rd of March, so looking forward to that. Actually, maybe I should go back a small bit and explain actually what scoliosis is for those of you who might know. So here's somebody who doesn't have scoliosis, there, and here is me. I still have my little dancing shoes on there, so it's fine. So yeah, basically when I was 13, I woke up one morning and my spine had shifted completely around the other side of my body and gone from just under 20 degrees to over 76 degrees. So I was a bit of a freak show, to say the least. But over the course of the last 9 years, I've had 4 major spinal operations. I had my first in 2007. I had spinal fusion then. I had spinal fusion revision in 2012. I had complete spinal fusion down into my pelvis in March of 2014, and now I'm having my 4th spinal fusion next Tuesday, and that is to remove some of the hardware that I actually got in last year. So just to give you a brief little indication of what's going on, so I have these very, very large screws at the bottom of my spine going into my pelvis called iliac bolts. So basically they sit at a 90-degree angle to my spine, so it kind of, like, my legs are kind of positioned a bit funny at the moment, and it means that basically I can't run, I can't jump, I sometimes struggle even walking, and I waddle like a duck sometimes as well, so it's going to be nice to not have that anymore, I suppose. So yeah, I'm getting them out on Tuesday at 7 o'clock in Kappa Hospital, and shouldn't be too much of a long recovery compared to the last surgeries. But let's get down to the nitty gritty. So for anyone who's having their first surgery, here's what you need to know about going into hospital for your first time. So I would suggest doing as many backflips and cartwheels as possible before the surgery, because you're not going to be able to do it after. No, not for a long time anyway. So one thing they don't actually tell you is you need to prepare your body at least 8 weeks coming up to your surgery. So you need to be in the best shape you can possibly be, mentally as well as physically, because the more healthy you are, the quicker you're going to recover, and it's going to do you more good in the long run. So I would really suggest, if like me you're in a bit of pain, swimming is absolutely amazing. It's because you're weightless in the water, it's not putting any strain on your spine, so I definitely recommend doing a bit of swimming, build up a bit of muscle mass as well before the big day. So take iron supplements. Now you probably will be advised to do this anyway, just in case you do lose blood in the surgery. It is recommended that you do take iron supplements, or as well as iron supplements actually, vitamin supplements like vitamin C for your immune system, just to build yourself up and get your body ready. You literally have to wrap yourself in cotton wool, especially 2-3 weeks before the operation. Like, I remember my 2nd surgery, I developed just a sinus infection the morning of my surgery, and I was on the operating table and just about to be put asleep, and they cancelled it. And it's literally the worst feeling in the world, knowing that you've built yourself up mentally, and then for them to say, actually, you know, we're not going to do it today. So that was really disappointing. So yeah, you really have to look after yourself. So the fact that the fact that my surgery is on Tuesday, I'm not going to be going out this weekend, obviously. So you need to eat a protein-rich diet, and one that is high in good fats. So I've literally been living off of steak, broccoli, chicken, all that sort of stuff. So yeah. Now one thing in hospital they don't tell you is fibre is going to be your best friend, because the anaesthetic slows everything down. Everything. So it takes a while for everything to get started back up. So you're going to be a bit clogged for a while. Yeah, so oranges, lots of them, or prune juice. And one big thing is, yeah, you need to be literally as fresh as the day you came out going into the hospital. Otherwise, you know, you're opening yourself up for infection. Remember that you're literally being cut open, so you're going to be prone to a lot of bacteria and stuff like that. So you need to just get yourself in ship shape. So coming up on Tuesday, I had to do my own little bit of shopping, hospital shopping, and I just picked up a few basics. So obviously going into hospital, you're not going to bring, you know, your fanciest Sunday best or whatever. So I'd recommend Penny's Basics. I bought like this 3 set of boxers. Like anything loose and anything big is going to be fantastic. As far as like pajamas and stuff like that go, you're going to need a few changes, especially if you're having your first fusion. I recommend getting like something big and oversized, because you're literally not going to want anything touching you. Like, you're going to be sticky, you're going to be messy, it's going to be bloody, you have large bandages on, and there's no point in getting expensive stuff either, because more than likely they're just going to be thrown out afterwards anyway. So yeah, the bigger the better. For girls, say goodbye to wearing bras, because you won't be able to put anything on you for a while, for a few weeks at least. So I really recommend getting these like these little cami tops or sports bras, like, yeah, any kind of sports bra, something soft. I got these in Pennies for €4, so like they do the job. And these bad boys, face cloths. When you're sitting in a bed manky, these are going to literally be your best friends. So yeah, definitely recommend getting them. And then obviously I haven't been able to pick up the other bits and pieces, like shampoo, conditioner. You're actually not allowed to wear slippers. Don't buy slippers. You're only allowed to wear runners for safety reasons, in case you fall over. There you go, no matter what age you are. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these videos. Hopefully they're going to be a bit informative and help you on your own journey. And I will see you all on Tuesday night. I'm going to have the camera in with me during the operation, hopefully. And yeah, everything should go as planned. So I will see you then.